everybody. Damien, it's Warriors
Yay!
Day! We are full of energy today. How are you guys doing?
Replaced Napoleon.
Yeah, we replaced Napoleon
gone.
with 3 beautiful helmets.
Doesn't make any sound, but it's okay.
Hey everybody, how are you?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm
Big
not
day
tired.
today.
I'm not tired at all. It is a big day today, actually. We just, right now, I think, are actually in maintenance. So they're...
So you're forced to watch
you're
us.
stuck with us. We're doing maintenance for patch 1.21. Also includes a live update 1.21.1. Which is big. It's a lot of stuff. Obviously, the biggest part of it, which we're super psyched about, is the arena trials training. We're going to have our good friend Gaelic on a little later to play through with that with Damien a bit. Maybe improve Damien's Kensei if that's possible, because he's already very good.
It's really possible.
I asked him, I was like, what would you like to work on? He's like, nothing. It's perfect.
It flows into my hands.
No. Let's move on. Let's move on. But in case you've missed the last couple weeks' shows, or if you're a new viewer or such, we do have a lot of new people flowing into the game, actually. Very high-level highlights of the patch, and you can get the full patch notes on ForHonorGame.com/patch notes. There's the arena training mode. There's full controller customization, which is a huge community request we've had since launch. So you can finally do it on all platforms. We have removed the 10-minute penalty from the AFK kick in non-ranked modes.
It's not only the AFK kick, it's now when you quit, you don't have the matchmaking time penalty anymore.
That's why we bring him on the show.
Yeah.
Those sorts. We call him Dr.
So
Details.
tell us what you think about it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But that's just, we have a whole thing with AFK and such that we're
and quit penalty
working on.
and all of that. Yeah.
This is not a permanent thing, but we know that people were a little overly penalized when we changed the thresholds and all that. Well, I just spit when I said that. There's also a fix for the memory leak, for a memory leak issue that some PC players,
Windows 7
Windows
something.
7 specifically were experiencing. So a number of you may be happy today because that has been an elusive bug that took a long time for us to track down, but we got there. A number of balance tweaks and bug fixes across the stable of characters, so I do urge you to check out the patch notes. But also, I think that's something that's very cool, which is a bit of a bonus. The arena mode, in it, as you'll see in a few minutes, there are new arena maps. And rather than just locking that to the training, you get to use them in the regular brawl and duel rotation. So you're getting 3 new maps today. That's dope. And there's a whole lot more. There's a really, it's like a 17-page patch note. So check it out if you haven't seen it. It's on our Reddit right now. It's on our website, ForHonorGame.com/patch notes.
Awesome.
Yes. So speaking of that patch. Okay. Speaking of that patch. This was a thing I was going to talk about. I was going to tell you about. We were all going to be on the same page. We're going to move forward together. But unfortunately, oh, look, close up on smiling Damien. And then one of our early access content creators decided to tell you about it early and blew my whole communication plan out of the water. But there's a thing with the Centurion that some people are calling an infinite, which is technically not true. But there is a problematic new sequence from the Centurion that could be perceived as an infinite. You can actually parry out of it if you're quite good. And it is not something we want to keep in the game.
No, it's not as designed.
And we are fixing it. We already found it. We already had the fix ready. It's coming 1 week from today is the plan. We plan to do a live update next week. I say plan because things can always change, right? We talk about this every week. Things in production can change. Something can be caught. Something can hitch us, but that's the plan. So, yes, it will be a week of annoyance, but a week is in the grand scheme of things.
Good old days of the Centurion.
Yeah, that was only a week. But anyway, that's what I wanted to level set with people. But unfortunately, the message got out early, and then people started freaking out. You've broken the game. The Centurion's broken again, you assholes. Not true. It's just this one thing, and it's getting fixed very quickly.
Yeah, and each time we do rebalance, we open that door. That we might introduce a new issue or something we don't want to have like that.
Yes.
And that's either we don't touch anything, either we,
Yes. And if you would like to know specifically what the fix is, I've talked to the fight guys because I did see people saying, oh, that's nice. What is it specifically going to be? So here's what it is. The light chain into the heavy will be delayed by 100 milliseconds on a miss, and the charged jab recovery on hit is increased by 100 milliseconds. So it's really a timing thing, so that should help it out.
Yep.
So that's that. Okay, let's move on. This one's for you, Damien.
Is it?
Yeah,
okay.
The event order we did last week.
Yeah.
Tribute.
It was a very popular one. So
that was really interesting, right? Because you know, we don't see the hugest population playing in Tribute. We'd like to see more.
Yeah. So and we did a Tribute order, and everybody started playing again Tribute. And the order was completed way much faster than what we expected.
Super fast, especially
super
I think
fast.
PS4 was the fastest one.
Yeah, so like, it was nice that to see this embracement and people being happy and playing it. It wasn't that nice to see the orders being completed that quickly.
Yeah, that's not the plan when you create
That's
them.
not the plan when we want to create an order. We want at least to have it on during at least one day. So it's something we're looking into, is how can we avoid that in the future, so that players can have time to participate, have time to get the 2000 steel, have time to enjoy the order, but at the same time be able to complete it.
Yeah.
Because if it was the reverse, and let's say it wasn't popular at all, maybe it wouldn't have been completed and nobody would have gotten the...
So it's like trying to hit a moving target when you calculate the threshold.
And we take into account the data of past events, we look at everything, and all of that, and we're still sometimes miss it.
Right.
So
this was
we had a big discussion with
case,
the guy in charge of that, and we were trying to see what we can do.
He's been walking around the office, so it's like that scene in Game of Thrones. Exactly.
Very ashamed.
We get to throw things at him and say, shame! And he feels very sad about it.
Yeah. And as he should.
Wow. Jeremy, we love you. We wanted to mention it because, that's not our intent for those to finish quickly. We want as many people to participate as we can. But you guys are looking at that in the longer term of
how like short term, how can we tweak the values or the lifespan of the order to avoid this type of situation, and long term is how can we improve that system so that even when it's completed, it's not done or it's still playable and things like that. We had some good ideas from the committee as well on that subject, so we'll see. But at least on the short term, how can we avoid again that situation?
Yes. But thank you for those who did participate.
Yeah.
And that gives us a lot of ideas, I think, around Tribute, which is cool. Okay, so something else Damien and I actually were just discussing yesterday. So we've talked briefly about it before. I know that the death ball is a topic in the community. The roving gangs of fours that can just sweep through a match, and we want to work on the best way to address that. But what we did see, there's actually a lot of points of view on exactly what the issue is, if there even is an issue, how they would deal. So we kind of wanted to call for info, more discussion from you guys on, I think Dominion is what we're most interested in, right? Is how the death ball, in your opinion, applies to Dominion, and then the team can look at that and see what the most meaningful way to address it is.
Yeah, exactly.
If we need to. Maybe some of you think we don't, because I know that I saw a lot of that as well.
It's something we discussed last week in the committee workshop. Yeah. At their level, it doesn't seem to be that big of a good strategy.
Right.
But maybe at other level, it is a viable strategy. That is also frustrating for the other team, so it's something we'd like to look into.
Yeah. So please head over to Reddit. I haven't had a chance to create a thread about it, so I don't know if one of our mods wants to, or I can do it after the show. But we'd like to just have a discussion there and see what all the different points of view are, see if there's a prevailing one, and move on from there. But that's just cool. That's the sort of things that just happen on the fly. I was walking through the hallway, and Damien and one of our game mode designers was like, hey, we want to tackle this, but we need more info, so ask the community. So that's what we're doing.
Exactly.
Tournament rewards. This is an interesting FYI.
Yeah, this is the time. The time we spoke about like many different warriors. Then
it's true.
that we are at season 6 removing the season 3, season 4, and season 5 rewards for good of the tournaments. So if you want to get those, it's now or never.
Yeah. So this was always the design.
Yeah.
For each season, this was the intended design.
And then we said, okay, let's wait for the dedicated servers so that everybody can enjoy, has a chance to get those, etc.
So the NAT doesn't
you
come into play.
You had 3 months.
Yeah.
And you still have a few weeks to get those. And then
yes,
we will make room for the new ones.
Yes. So there will be new ones coming in Season 6, which we'll show you when we get closer to Season 6.
Yeah.
But please spread the word on that. I don't want people to be surprised. We have talked about it kind of each season when this topic comes up.
Yeah.
But for real this time, at the end of Season 5 and before, all those rewards for tournaments go away.
Yeah. And we might find ways to reintroduce them in another way, but we'd like to make some room for the new ones.
Because otherwise, we want them to feel special. So they're always available for everyone.
And also, the more we have rewards, the lowest chance you will get the one you want. So we can't
That's
keep
a good
the
point,
bank
too, with the
up.
matrix of how you unlock them and all that. Yeah.
Exactly.
So we'll have another PowerPoint from our friend Mariana on that. Something we mentioned last week that is still ongoing. We're doing a big discount on battle outfits.
That's cool.
Yes. It's through the 26th of April at 8 a.m. ends. So you can get them for quite a discount. So the 1,500 steel ones you get for 1,000. The 3,000 steel ones you can get for 2,000. And the 5,000 steel battle outfits you can get for 3,000.
That's cool.
So if you're interested in picking up some battle outfits cheap, now's your chance. And
finally,
something very fun for this weekend. This is a fan fave. We've got a new event playlist. We're bringing back
Dance of Death.
Dance of Death. That goes live basically as soon as this maintenance is over. Forgive the 8 a.m. on that card there, but it starts as soon as we're done with maintenance. As soon as the game is back up, you can get into Dance of Death through the events playlist. If you don't know what Dance of Death is, Damien, give him a quick spiel about it.
It's a brawl 2v2.
Yep.
But the only way to win is to have both players killed at the same time. And each time you kill a player, he will take 1 more second to respawn. You need to kill.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's super hectic, super frantic, because...
And it's the brawl where you don't have the question, should I play honorably or not? Because the only way to win is to hit both targets at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, so throw your honor out the window.
Yeah. There is no honor in Dance of Death.
What? I'm getting... Why are you...
There is no honor.
Sorry, I'm getting a note over here. Yes, I already said that. I know, I said...
Yeah,
I already clarified it.
She's so confused, man.
She's confusing me! Alex!
Anyway.
I'm going to do the thing that I should never do, which is ask you a question live on the air.
Oh.
I had heard there was a chance that this Dance of Death would be on the new arena maps. Will it or won't it?
It's not. No, it's not.
Fudge.
It's not. It's not because the duel and brawl arena maps will be pushed. I think. Pushed. For the next season on the rotation. I don't know.
No. Those are. That part is true.
That part is true. I know for tournaments it will be next season.
Okay.
So for Dance of Death, I do not know.
The great thing about this is when I do this to Damien and I put him on the spot, usually someone from his team is watching the show and saves him.
And then tell me, oh, you should have answered that. I'm like, yeah. So I don't know. Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, it could be cool if we could do that.
Figure it out.
Let's figure it out. But anyway, people will be excited to play Dance of Death. We had overwhelmingly positive response last time we did it. It's very fun, very fast, and just really hectic. I'm excited to get in there. So you have a full week for that. It ends next Thursday. We have content of the week, and it is not a battle outfit.
It's not.
We get accused of doing battle outfits too much.
Yeah.
It's not a battle outfit. It is an emote.
Woohoo!
For 7,000 steel. It's called Ready to Rumble. Let's check it out right now, Max, and then we'll be back with Gaelic to check out arena mode. Hey, welcome.
Hello.
The man who rivals Rahman with tattoos and being in good shape.
Yeah, I'm actually better than him.
Whoa!
Yeah. There is not even a battle here, I think.
That's true. These are much more detailed. I have. You don't know that, but I have. Hi, Gaelic. How are you doing? Welcome to the show. You're showing off your meme shirt, by the way.
Greatly inspired, or I could say copied from a meme that was put on
The Age
Reddit.
of Wolves meme, yes.
Yeah.
It's not holding up very well, though. The plastic is
but
on.
the back is much better. I don't know if we can.
Yeah, we got a
Go
camera on
down.
you. Yeah.
Do some squats.
Do some squats. Well, so I sort of think of you as like with football, you're like the special teams guy. Like you do like special objectives within the For Honor team in my mind. That's not your title, but that's how I think of you. So one of those things is our new module, arena trials, training, whatever we want to call it. It's all those things in one. And who did you work with on this, by the way? We should talk about that.
We worked with an external studio called Gobo. We're in Brighton, UK.
On the beach?
Yeah.
But no sun, so they work.
Well,
Video games. Much better for us.
They did an awesome job. So I'm just super happy about the work that they did.
Yeah, they did. It's really cool how quickly, just from my kind of outside perspective, how quickly they kind of integrated into the team, even though they're across the sea. Oh, yeah. It's really great stuff, and I think it feels really cohesive to the whole game too. So like, it's really neat. So what do you want to show us today?
So today I want to quickly show you the trials, which is our new onboarding. But I want to spend more time on the arena because I think that's the feature that you guys will enjoy the most.
Yeah.
So the trials, we previously had a practice mode that was one long tutorial in the Harrogate map, but we decided to chunk up the information so that players could play like specifically the moves that they want to practice.
Yeah.
We added a scoring system so that you would get feedback on if you were doing the moves well or not. You also get rewards by completing the trials. And we also added in the Warrior Trials new mechanics that we wanted to teach you guys that wasn't in the initial practice mode.
Do we have the rewards to
We
show
do.
or not?
Max has an image, but we even have something better. Sorry, I steamrolled right through it, Max. We actually have a whole video that we wanted to show to kind of set the stage for people. Right. So I think we're going to do that.
Let's do that.
And then we'll show you what the rewards are, too.
Cool.
The For Honor battlefield is where warriors fight to bring glory to their pledged factions. To help you prepare for the many thrilling battles ahead, the For Honor team is happy to announce an all-new training mode coming to the game as part of a free update. Whether you're a seasoned veteran looking to sharpen your skills, or an apprentice who's just joined the fight, the new training mode has much to offer. You'll find the new training mode in the home menu of the game. Once selected, you'll find 4 different sections: Training Media, Apprentice Trials, Warrior Trials, and Training Arena. If you're looking to simply brush up on your overall For Honor knowledge, the Training Media section is your in-game library for tutorials. Here you'll find videos on game modes, heroes, and the faction war, along with quick info on in-game features in the tutorial panel section. Now, onto the trials. If you're completely new to For Honor, the Apprentice Trials is the all-new and revamped onboarding system when you first launch the game. The purpose is to show you the basics of the art of battle. The new system will take you step by step through each of the essential skills, grading you as you go. You'll understand guard mode, learn how to use light and heavy attacks, and how to effectively dodge and roll. You'll practice basic guard breaks and focus on conserving your stamina during a fight. Once you've completed the apprentice trials, you should have a good idea of what to do when this big fellow's axe is coming straight for your head. You'll even get rewards based on your performance. From here, you can test your skills on the For Honor battlefield and see how you fare. At some point, you may want to come back and take the next step in your training with the Warrior Trials. Here, you'll learn more advanced techniques of the art of battle, including maneuvers like external blocks and parries, and how to make the most of revenge mode. You'll also learn to fend off multiple enemies at once with zone attacks, pull off brutal executions to properly finish off your enemies, use advanced guard break moves, and add a deeper layer to your combat with the use of feints to create openings against your opponent. Mastering these techniques will take your game to a whole new level. The final piece of the training mode is the training arena. This is a stress-free, no-judgment environment for you to do just about anything with any hero. Want to try out new heroes to see if they fit your style better? You can do it here. Been getting crushed by a particular enemy with a specific moveset? Learn how to retaliate and practice your moves so you can slaughter them in the next battle. The arena is your training ground to customize as you see fit. You'll have a wide range of options to customize your AI opponent's behavior. You can take your frustration out on them as they stand there helplessly. Or you can test your readiness against the best they can throw at you. You can even enable modifiers on your own hero in terms of health, stamina, and revenge state. Get insights on damage points and stamina costs as you throw and receive attacks. With the new training mode, you too can rise up the ranks from apprentice to master and make your faction proud. Epic battles await you. See you on the battlefield.
Yes.
Badass.
I intended that to be the intro to our segment, so sorry for just jumping right in. I mentioned them.
So let's look at the builds.
Let's look at the rewards.
Yeah, first. Rewards first. Yeah, and this is a very valuable point, is that even if you already did the old training, it's worth doing that one because you get some steel.
Oh, you get a decent amount. Can you show it? There you go. So both separated for both the apprentice and the trials, you get rewards, which is pretty dope. So you get some symbols, ornaments, glorious determination, good name, crate, and steel. So that's pretty cool. And this is the new flow too, right? When you're starting the game for the first time. I saw a question, maybe a sad day. Someone on Reddit was asking, does this mean that the dummy is gone? Our friend, the dummy, who I think they call Isaac, is that right? They have a name, and I can't remember the reasoning, sorry.
Yeah, he's gone.
He's gone.
We're using a raider now as the dummy.
Which is, fitting.
It's a legendary dummy.
So rip.
Can we go to the game?
Yeah, we can go to the game. Here we go.
Look at that. So now training, you go in there.
Yeah, whole new entry in the main menu.
Whole new entry, everything changed. So you will start with the apprentice trial when you boot the game.
Exactly, everything will be locked.
Everything will be locked. We've done, Max in fact did everything yesterday night.
Thank you, Max.
Thank you, Max.
Oh, wow.
Apparently he didn't succeed at not running out of stamina more than once on the stamina tutorial.
You can see that some of the trials have side optional objectives that you can do or not, but if you do them all, then you get one of the rewards that we just showed you.
Yeah, exactly. So there is a completion aspect to it as well. So let's do some, let's do the
external
So
block.
he did this one, let's do this one.
Yeah, so you'll see it in action. We had the external block, something that we taught you in the old practice mode, but you'll see how much it has evolved. And then we'll see how that is good.
And you will see how I'm bad with an assassin character because I never play.
Oh, you took my character? Oh no, it's true, yeah.
No, I'm
But
forced.
Berserker.
Who's that guy? Who am I?
Must be Halvar. One of those guys.
Don't hurt me.
So yeah, we thought it'd be better to show one of the more advanced things. It's not super advanced, but it's definitely a very good tactic to be aware of.
I have to be honorable.
Totally, and like I was saying, like before you had to go through all of the previous mechanics to get it, to be able to get to that one, and then once you completed it, then you couldn't practice it anymore.
Right.
But now since it's all like juicy chunks that you can decide to practice or not.
We go straight to it.
Yeah.
So what should I do now?
Win.
Just continue parrying, blocking it.
Hey, look at that.
And now I need to defeat both enemies. I'm so bad.
No, this was our intent. Show that you need some work, and then we'll take you into the arena and make you a
He
better
can't
person.
guard break me. I think I shouldn't guard break, c'est ça?
No, you have to defeat them by using what you've just learned.
So I'm really learning.
External block, but then switch to the one that you just blocked. You can see that he's
Ah, I see.
giving you a window of opportunity, as we like to say. Ooh.
Yeah, he's ashamed. Look at him. You have external block. Legend, legend, legend! Oh.
No, I can't. He will look.
Change.
Oh!
See?
He is.
He always.
The shame is worn off. Oh. I like to imagine the chat is just shouting moves like the
And I'm
Twitch
not
plays.
sure I can do any of the moves yet, huh?
All right, next April Fools, let's do Twitch plays.
Because
Damien.
I'm trying, but
No, of course, like we create the bots in a way that you can use all the moves that you usually have access to, because the goal is
Because
really
I'm
to
still in
encourage
the
you to
learning
do the
phase.
yeah.
I should say, 2 minutes before the show started, Damien did not know he'd be playing the game on camera.
voilà,
Yeah, look at you.
voilà, petit pari,
C'est Paris.
execution.
Nice. Damien, you've done it. You've proven yourself worthy of
And
the
I can
Warriors
display
Den.
So this option
the side objectives.
That's one that you failed.
Big red mark, yeah. I hope the objective is open the door.
And I open it with some style.
That's true. You gotta give him style points. Well, do you want to jump out and show the arena now? I don't know if we want to make poor Damien suffer here in front of thousands
Yeah,
of
let's
people.
show the
I don't
arena.
know who's suffering more. Us watching him or
I don't know. I'm enjoying this. I don't know about you. But yeah, just so we don't take a million years, if you can, Damien, or if you're just so
I'm so.
you're so in the zone that
I'm
you
so
want
into
to
it now.
make it happen. Okay. Everyone's rooting for you, Damien. They all want you to succeed.
oh yes.
They all want this to happen. Is there
That's the suspense.
is there a trial on stamina management?
There is. Yeah. It's in the basic
we-
trials. It's in
Oh, Damien, you're a good sport. I would have done much worse. This is why our devs don't usually
this
play.
off.
We're too busy making the game. Throw him into the blade.
Ah no!
Don't listen to me, Damien. Don't don't do anything I say.
There's an optional objective for that.
There you go.
So,
He's getting greedy.
Oh no! Wait!
no.
No! It's so painful.
Damien.
Clearly, that's not his name.
There we go. Oh,
Each time he does that.
I believe in Dr.
Wait!
Damien. Yeah!
Good job.
Open the door!
Free the prisoner.
Look how
Free the
he
dummy.
opens door. Like that. Like a Viking.
That's good. You freed him. He doesn't even look grateful that you freed him.
So you see that he got a score, then he'll be ranked on it.
Hey,
He failed the
B grade.
objectives. Yeah.
hey, a B is
not
better
bad
than a
though.
C.
B for pretty good.
That's pretty good. That's good. That's good.
And here it's what I've done right, what I've done wrong. And
hope
I
that's
can
the next
continue to the
meme.
next trial.
The next Damien meme, I
Critical.
hope it's pretty good.
Okay.
Okay, let's jump into
back
the
to the
arena
arena.
here.
So arena, I can select 3 different maps.
Yes, 3 different maps, one for each faction, and each of the maps has,
Which one should I choose? The samurai one or the Daubeny one?
Up to you.
I think everybody wants to see
People are very excited about
Daubeny
Daubeny, for sure.
because it's like a romantic.
Will we see him, we'll hear him too.
And who should I pick? So, I love that by default it's the Centurion.
That might be
I
my
did
fault.
the Centurion.
I did this earlier.
Pick him, and maybe we have the preset for the.
I did that
level
earlier. That's
3?
my fault.
Because the bot level is one of the options that you have
Okay.
playing against a normal bot. But then we have 2 other presets, sections that you can choose for your opponent. One are presets that of what players usually do in matches, like the shoulder bash vortex for the Warden is one of them, and the other option is you specifically choose the move from the moveset that you want the opponent to do.
Something that I think is cool that we kind of zoomed by is you can play as any character whether you've unlocked them or not.
Exactly.
Which I think is a nice. It's nice that you can get your practice
So
in
if you
either
look,
way.
So
here it is.
There he is.
Daubeny. And I've equipped some of the rewards, so the symbol and the ornament as well. You can see. So teach me, Gaelic, what should I do?
Teach me.
RB.
Now that's a job right there. Teach me.
Well, right now the bot isn't doing
See?
anything by default, so you should go into the arena settings by pressing.
I'm doing the top. The
Whose
top,
voice do
the
I
top
hear?
half.
Okay, you're doing
so
your moves.
here,
So yeah,
like
so
I
you have
can do
some
RB, RT,
Once you've completed all, you get a validation
And
on your move.
Maybe you
RB,
can hear his voice.
RT.
You have all the information about damage and stamina for you and your enemy. In the quick settings with
let's
LB,
check
you
that
can
out.
change how
Player
health
health.
and stamina is managed. So you can put health to on, off,
Opponent
quick,
health
regenerate.
off.
Yeah.
Regenerate, okay. If I do that, opponent custom, navigation flow.
The bot not doing anything, Gaelic, that's the Luke's mode, right?
Yeah.
That's the mode for me.
Luke, you're
So
here.
here, if
Yeah,
I
I
do,
just pop out like that.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I was waiting in the back, so I'm like, I'm gonna go sit down. There's a seat on the couch.
True.
okay, and then, but if I go to who,
Yes.
I have a.
So a lot of things. So if we go into the arena settings, you have some of the quick options that you had in the RB button, but then you have more, like showing or not the attack stats, putting on your stats or not. The opponent timing feedback, that's something that we added with the trials. It's basically UI that tells you when you should input your button to, for example, parry or guard break tech.
Let's try it.
Oh, yeah.
So
that's a good
you can
one.
have that feature in the arena. And then in the opponent settings, we have 3 opponent types. Preset is one of them. So that's a preset that we feel players may see often when playing online.
That's cool.
And then you also have a custom moveset here with RB. You can tag specific moves that you want the enemy to do, and then he'll randomly choose
One of those.
So again, you can practice something very specific or some kind of mix-up. And the last option is just fighting against that bot specifically.
So here, if I do that,
There. Get that Legion kick on you.
I'm scared.
Now you can
As you
practice
should
like
be.
how
So
would you
he's
react
doing
if you want to dodge.
If I do the presets, just want to see.
I'm excited once this is out in a few minutes. I don't know how much longer we have for our maintenance.
And
I'm excited to start seeing kind of
Here we can see the
streams of
gauge.
people just labbing and just practicing, practicing new characters or practicing improving their characters.
I think it's a great tool. Like maybe you always talk about that, but if you focus a lot on one character so far, like you go try others. Like
Yeah.
Damien is chicken, so you went with he's a chicken, so you went with the Kensei that he's playing all the time. So I wish we
I
have a bit
just
more
did
balls
10
and try
minutes
something else.
of Berserker.
But
True, he did just kind of have to play Berserker, and I don't want to use the word embarrass himself.
well, that's what it was.
The trial Daniel was playing before, like Daubeny would say, was a trial and an execution.
That's true. That's true.
No, but it's cool. This way that people can try more characters and like, try and play more. That's a cool thing. This way you can vary your main one.
And you can set yourself to kind of be a god so you don't die like
Here
you
we-
just did.
Exactly. Like that means you could go into quick settings and turn
You
off
can
your
see
health.
all the
That's the
timings.
Roman feature, being a god.
So here I'm full health and he's full health. So I can really practice
Yeah,
on the
without having-
different timings. Without pretty hard, in fact.
The little
Look at
timing here, I
that.
think is a really cool new. That's maybe my favorite bit of this whole thing. Just to see the full window.
And it's super easy to change opponents also if you press, change opponent.
Ah, that's
No,
cool.
not change hero. Change hero will get you a bit out of the
Sorry,
arena so you can choose
my
another
bad.
hero.
I will show
Still
another
pretty, yeah,
arena
show
like
the
that.
map. Actually, if you want to change the map, yeah. Rainy.
Rainy day,
Rainy.
like today.
Yeah, except it's snowing.
Yeah, it's snowing. Man. Don't get me started.
So another thing we didn't mention, Damien, at the top of the show, of all the massive amounts of things coming in this patch, with the live update is the input latency thing.
Yeah.
So there's a whole blog post on our website at forhonorgame.com if you want to learn about our first step into dealing with input latency in the game and network delay. So check that out. It's really detailed and technical. Alex, that's planned to be finished at 1, is that what you're saying? The maintenance is now planned to wrap up at 1 o'clock
In 20 minutes.
Eastern time.
In 20.
minutes. So enjoy the combat stylings of Damien Peakin.
And just to show how easy it is to change opponent, you can go into the menu.
Yeah, you don't have
Change
to reload,
opponents.
right?
Exactly. Take the PK, for example. It's as if you were playing against me. And then confirm. And then
Boom.
behind you.
Behind you.
That's it.
Wow.
It's a lot of
And it brings in your character's customization as well, huh?
yes.
Cool.
For your- yeah.
Health
That's
and
awesome.
kill and
Yeah.
kill.
Yeah, I love that feature.
He's not doing anything. Ah oui, but it's
You
because
didn't
I...
program
Now
her
we
yet.
have no excuse.
Well, it's true.
I wonder how, like, yeah.
we're gonna
How much
have a lot
all
more
our
pressure
players
to
will,
get better at the
will
game. I
get
think.
better, yeah.
Cool. Well,
It's a stress-free environment.
as someone pointed out, it's not that stress-free when Daubeny is watching.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
judging you.
Then you can choose the samurai map where no one is watching.
Is there any particular feature else that you'd like to show? Gabe?
I like turtles.
Turtles.
I think
I don't even know what that was. That's a
You don't know
reference I'm
how-
missing,
you
clearly.
don't know that meme? Oh my god!
Can
Sorry,
I
I failed everybody on the meme front this week.
can I display other moves for myself?
Yes, totally. Yes, that was the one that we were missing. So in
So I
the,
go in
yes,
moveset, in fact, and I
you can tag
select,
the move that
okay.
you want to see. Yeah,
So let's say I want to do
this one.
Tag
this
that
one
move.
or
Tag
this
that
one.
move.
or this one. I can select 4, okay, up to 4.
Up to 4, and then
So here I have 4. Then I can do this one, this one, this one.
And when you do
That's
it, you
cool.
get the
Look at
validation.
that.
Okay.
Look at those
Or I can
crashing
do-
plates.
Maybe I want to have that. Getting used to it, Garek. Be careful.
I'm also practicing against it. So hours of fun. ahead.
Yeah, this is great.
Pounds.
Like, especially now that we have the starter edition on PC, so we got new people who have not played For Honor. I know a lot of people in our community maybe they don't think they need this. You probably do. But I'm really excited about it for the new players coming in.
And even just for the damage and stamina, like instead of having to go outside the game to get that kind of information, you can just test everything here.
Totally.
Even if it's not your main, if you're wondering like how much damage or stamina another character I'm fighting against is doing, then you can do that, and it's pretty easy and quick.
Yeah.
And then for me, like as a bad player, I hate saying that. I'm not that bad, but when I play against assassins, for example, I have a hard time since I don't see their stance. It's always difficult for me. So I'm really looking forward to try that at home and truly like pick an assassin and just try. I've always had problem like the Orochi. like before we shipped, like Mike Ferron was sitting next to me. He was always playing with the Orochi. Was always getting the best out of me because I just couldn't block him.
Yeah.
I'm not fast enough. So now with this, it will teach me a little bit more to read their moves. So it's.
Or you'll know that you're still not fast enough.
Or or it will just confirm that my reflexes are just too bad. Thank you, Galek, for breaking my heart. Cannot believe that. I thought you were my friend.
I am. I'm just kidding.
Okay, so I think we could do this all day, but I think we need to move on. Any last bits you'd like to say, Galen?
I hope you guys enjoy it and give us any feedback. It's always we're always listening to you guys, and we'll see.
That's right. I wanted to mention it. Let us know things that you might want to see in this mode that you don't currently see.
And can you just make play normally? So you do that?
Yeah, that would be if you go to in the
Okay,
opponent
Daniel,
type.
we're trying to conclude the segment.
Then you go to the right.
He always does this.
In the opponent.
Can we
opponent
shut this
settings.
mic?
I got a good
No, go
segue
back.
going, and then okay, so let's do this thing now.
In opponent settings, opponent type. The last one is just a normal bot AI that you would be facing.
So here I'm facing a Shaman level 3 bot. Okay.
Okay, just for that, you should watch it. Are you in a God mode, Damien?
No.
Okay, let's have the Shaman kick your ass, then you're walking
Already
out.
happening.
Roman is waiting for you upstairs.
Usually Roman comes down and yells at him to hurry up.
Yeah, they're going
Hey!
Wow!
Good thing you had the
Go,
feedback.
Damien. Good thing you practiced.
He's got the eye of the tiger, the fear of the
No,
fox.
no, don't do that.
Don't pump him up.
Oh!
Look, he's about to bleed out too. Oh!
Almost.
Oh!
Amazing. Good job, Damien.
Yeah, good
Okay.
job.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
So we are now going to transition to our Luke segment. So you two can go have your lunch. And thank you so much,
all right,
Gaelic
thank
and
you.
Damien,
My pleasure.
for joining
Hey, guys.
us as always.
I think you should both still on that
Yeah.
couch. It would be so awkward.
I'm gonna go.
But still with the full shot.
yeah.
During the transition, I'm gonna disappear and reappear right there.
All right, thanks,
Thank
guys.
you.
Bye.
We'll be
Bye,
back
guys.
with the Dev Talk segment. Hey, hey.
Hey, hey!
Well, we got rid of them. That's good.
Yeah.
We can move on with the show now.
Gonna have fun now.
How are you doing, Luke?
I'm great. Yourself?
I'm pretty good. There's a lot going on lately. We got a lot of irons in the fire, you would
Yeah,
say.
yeah. It's yeah.
We're cooking up a lot of things that we can't quite talk about. But
No, we won't
good
talk
stuff.
about it. But last week, you probably talked about it. We had a workshop last week. Mm-hmm. Like the 8 guys were here, were super, super helpful. I think we always repeat the same thing, but it's having like 8 guys flying over for a week, and it's no vacation. Like they spend
No.
the day playing the game,
definitely not.
giving feedback, and it's truly like, cannot wait for people to see what we're cooking.
Yep, it's really good stuff, and I think
Yes.
yeah. Well, that's all we should say.
That's it.
But this is our Dev Talk segment.
Yes,
which
it
a
is.
Semi-new segment now. This is we've done
The
it,
third week?
Yeah. So
Our third week.
So give us the quick overview for folks who haven't seen it.
Yeah, the Dev Talk is a moment for us to introduce you to some members of the Dev team. Like you've seen, like you had Damien and Gaelic today, Roman, Stefan, Biojad. But now it's an opportunity to talk with other members of the Dev team, because with hundreds of people, there are a lot of people working on the game. And it's also to talk with people from different jobs background, and like we did with you first.
Yep.
Last week we were with Aurélie. She's a gameplay programmer. This week it's going to be with JY. He's the head of testing on the team. We also have Ian, who's an animator, and Nico. I always forget Nico is the associate art director. So we're touching a bit of different fields. And if you have any ideas, people, just that you know, we're shooting the next bunch of segments on May 4th. On May 4th in the morning, I'm going to sit down in a room here with Max and Phil, and we're going to do probably 5 or 6 interviews in a row. So if you have ideas of people you'd like to have on the show, different like game designers, artists, level designers, programmers, just drop us the suggestions, and we're gonna see what we can do. And it's truly to for you to know a little bit more the dev team. So this week we have a JY, Jean-Yves Thibouteau. He's been at Ubisoft for a very, very long time.
As long as you?
More.
Wow.
I don't know if he arrived, because for me it's in two parts. Like I arrived in '99 and I left for 2 years, and I came back. I think he arrived in that period of time. So it's in consecutive years, it's more than me.
Wow.
But I'm a bit older than him, so it's I arrived before. I arrived in the past century. You know, I just met 2 hours ago. I met a bunch of students from an engineering school in Montreal.
Okay.
Some of them in their first year of college, so they're about 19. So it means when I first started to work here,
they were born.
They were born.
This is why the community calls you Papa Luke.
They had a diaper. I was like, okay, so I can be your dad. And by the way, Grim Shiny, happy birthday, man. 18 years old tomorrow.
Yes, happy birthday to Grim.
Last week we made a little appearance on his stream.
Day.
And if any people doubted it was truly us, it was truly us. So JY, it's testers are key part of teams. They're the guys in the dark, in the shadow. They're doing an amazing job. They play the game. They test the features. They find bugs. They are like a key part of dev teams, and we don't say that enough. So that's why I wanted to have JY in the first wave of segments and we can have a testers later on to see like what's the work. What do you do on a daily basis?
I think that would be cool because I think people still don't get the scope. So every time we kind of do a new type of build, even just to show the game on the stream, we need testers to go through and make sure it's working, make sure things are not broken in different ways.
Exactly.
So like that's the smallest example too. Like the amount of, and the more we add to the game, the more complex it gets.
The more complex it becomes. Like any new hero, at first we had 12. So there was like, if I'm playing the Warden, I have 11 possible matchup. Now we have 18. So with the Warden, I have 17 different matchups.
And that's just in 1v1.
Exactly. So it's just, anyway, they do an incredible job, and we felt it would be cool to talk with GY. So Max, whenever you're ready.
Cool.
You can go into the Dev Talk segment.
Let's check it out.
Hello everyone and welcome to this week's Dev Talks. We're meeting Jean-Yves Thibouteau, Quality Project Lead on For Honor. Hello GY, how are you?
I'm good, Phil. Luke.
Good. We're going to call him GY because Jean-Yves is quite long and GY is quite fast.
For once it's at that JF.
Exactly. So Quality Control Project Lead on For Honor.
Yeah.
What is it? What do you do?
Sum it all, I'm responsible for a test on the project. So bugs, making sure everything is delivered on time, balancing. And,
so you're creating bugs?
Yeah, I am. No, sorry.
Okay, it's your fault?
It's my fault. No, seriously, I'm in charge of a team of about 200 people on the project. Wow. So from Montreal to Romania to India that are testers, dev testers, and specialists for first party.
And for how long have you been working in testing in video games?
16 and a half years.
16 and a half?
Yeah, first job in the video game was in test. Now I'm just on top of the food chain.
And the studio is 20 years old, so you've been there for a very long time.
Yeah.
When we're still a very small family working in Montreal.
Yes.
Forgot to ask you, are you more a knight, a Viking, or a samurai?
Yeah, well, look, the beard, the belly, I'm a Viking.
It makes two of us. 2 with beard, 2 with belly, and 2 Vikings.
Yeah, there you go.
So when you look back at For Honor, you've been on the project for quite a long time now. What is like the most memorable moment you can have? Something when you look back, you're like, okay, this was great.
It was with you. I remember Gamescom. We were here until like 2 a.m. getting the last build ready for everyone that went to Germany to see the game for the first time. Players were able to play it. We did crazy amount of time just to nail that version. I had you with us, talking directly to Stefan about, hey, it's coming, peoples are here. It was really great. It was one of the best moments.
It was quite epic.
It
was like finishing a demo, and for everybody to know, the people were flying out to Germany the day after.
Yeah.
So when we talk about, if we look at For Honor as a game, like not the quality control project lead,
For Honor.
the player.
Yep.
What's your main character? Which one do you really like?
I'm a raider, but I'm starting to like the Islander more and more.
Oh yeah? Why is that?
It's the only character I can use to beat Apollyon right now. So I think it's the main reason.
Yeah, we're shooting this during the Apollion's Legacy event.
Especially that. So it's I'm not a good player. I'm here to hire.
It makes two of us.
Yeah, I'm here to hire the best dev tester that became the best player in the project. But yeah, it's anything's Viking. I'm playing them, but Raider and Islander.
Joy, one time, maybe when we were preparing Gamescom, you came on my desk and during the summer you were wearing a t-shirt. And I saw your tattoo.
Oh yeah.
On your arm. Yeah,
this
it's
one. Yeah.
2 knives crossing and a joystick.
Yeah. Kitchen knives.
Kitchen knives. Yeah,
Kitchen knives.
Very important.
And very important.
So, why?
Well, as I said earlier, I've been here for 16, almost 17 years. But before that, I went to culinary school. So I have a background in cooking, and now on top, I'm making video games. And the joystick is because I'm that old and I used to play with that joystick.
Yeah, me too. And there's a rumor that every year you host a famous party where you cook for your entire team.
All of them, yeah. All the one that wants to come, but yeah. I've been doing that for the last 10 years, I think.
I've never been invited.
Yeah, you're not on my team. Yeah, but I've invited some.
That's all I have to deal with.
Yeah, I've invited some of your marketing guys though before, so they should tell you how.
Maybe one day I will have my chance to.
Yeah, maybe one day.
So, anything you want to share with the community about your job, about For Honor, that you say it would be nice for them to know this particular element about For Honor?
Everyone is super proud of the product. We have it's an incredible game. I've been here, as I said, for 16 years, and I've played all the franchise of Ubisoft. And this one is it's one of the most bug-free game that we release. Also, I mean, Ubisoft has a lot of titles, and this one, we do talk about dedicated servers and things like that, but the game is strong, and I'm really proud of the fact that we have a strong product. Some slips, sometime. It happens. It
always happens.
It happened.
It happens to the best of us.
It happened to the best of us, and some of them pass, but we are quick to react, and that's what I like also about this team, making the game always better for the future.
Cool. Thank you very much, JY.
Thank you.
Thanks for being our guest on Dev Talks.
Dev Talks.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
See you next week.
Yes. I feel like we should have JY cook us something.
Yeah.
I did not know he went to culinary school.
You see, that's why we do those things.
Yeah, exactly.
Even like he's a coworker and you didn't know.
Yeah, he's like 10 feet
Phil,
from me.
did he go to any of his party, of his thing once? Yes, I heard a lot of stuff about those things.
Cool.
And yeah.
Well,
never invited on my part.
Time for the community corner, but
yes.
as mentioned in the chat, the maintenance is over. So go and log
practice
in and download. Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. We're going to do the community corner now. If you're really excited, you can go download. I think you still have to download, right? So, or maybe the server. I don't know. Anyway, maintenance is over.
Yeah.
Now it's time for some fun clips. So let's kick it off with Strigoi Tyrannus.
I was happy you got the first one.
He's got a GIF called, play this one a couple times because it's pretty funny, but it's fast. The rare footage of a centurion mating ritual. Imagine like a nature documentary. That's good. Good stuff. Okay.
Second one. The Dumb Weeb. It's a video. With luck like this, maybe I should buy a lotto ticket.
Good
you know
stuff.
what it reminds me? You know, like in wrestling, sometimes like the referee was just being bumped by the villain, and he was knocked down, and the good guy was covering up for the count of 3, and the referee was asleep. And during that time, like the bad manager was coming in, knocking the guy out with a chair. and losing his
They
belt.
still do that every week.
Oh, they still do that? Okay.
Yes, it still happens all the time.
That was pissing me off when I thought wrestling was real. I was arguing with my parents. This is ring. The Killer Bees should have won. The British Bulldogs were
Killer
bad.
Bees.
Yeah.
It's still real to me.
Google Killer Bees. You'll see what I meant.
Okay, we've got a meme compilation, number 14, Viking edition, from Long Dong of the Law.
Go ahead. Take it from me.
You're going to be a god and like it. Maybe we do have a problem.
There is no fear in this dojo!
Joe, we don't even know what a dojo is.
There's no mercy in this dojo!
Joe, why don't you take it down a notch?
No mercy!
I'm in danger.
Really, it's the thought that counts?
SpongeBob, I just wanted to thank you for this box of rework.
No problem, Fran.
I mean, even though I was expecting more.
SpongeBob, happy Valentine's Day.
You too, Dave.
And not that it matters that we've been friends for so
Hey,
long.
SpongeBob, thanks for the... Can you believe this guy? I just met him this morning.
So, as I was saying...
Excuse me, do you guys have a time?
Patrick needs love I defy you, Heartman!
I once told my niece, okay, you can pick whatever movie you want to go see tonight, except SpongeBob.
You don't like SpongeBob?
No. No.
As far as kids' cartoons go, it's definitely not the worst.
Not for me. Okay, next one. C-Punk121. It's a gift. I hear you guys like ledging. How about 2 for the price of 1?
Oh, yeah. Here comes.
And we have Alex singing
double. Yes.
We had Alex singing the SpongeBob song in the room here. Okay, 2 out of 4.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's good. But what?
And they're both Orochis.
Exactly. Bang. Whoop, whoop. Bye-bye.
All right, we've got another gift from Phil's 3TT. 1 Orochi kills 4 in half a second. So we show the Orochis dying, and now we see an Orochi getting some revenge.
What happened?
It's on the other team.
Oh, it's an arrow. Okay, it's an arrow.
Yeah, and they win. The Orochi wins that
The
one.
first time, first E3, we had an event in the evening when playing Dominion, and we had only the Warden playable. And one of the guy, he actually dropped a catapult on himself. but it was like 3 guys around him. So the guy was so happy, like he killed himself, but they won the match.
Nice.
So the guy was like ecstatic. It was like we announced on the Monday, like at 1 p.m., 1:20 p.m. California time. It was at 10 in the evening, and seeing the guy doing that, like that's
awesome.
that's pretty neat. So next one, that's for me.
Yes.
MNSU Angel on Reddit. It's a gift. Every sniper needs a spotter.
Yes, keep your eyes open. It's a good, decent snipe here, but the real story is teamwork.
Oh.
Right behind the Valk.
Look, Shiguki can always count on a big guy to
Yep, exactly.
get your back. That's pretty neat.
All right. This is for people that get frustrated of having to chase down assassins at the end of matches. Ty Korkzak. I wasn't going to chase him forever.
Victory!
That's pretty cool. That was cool.
I lied though. It wasn't an assassin. Sorry. Sorry.
So, where are you going?
Oh, okay. So I wanted to do this. There's two I want to show here. So this is an old meme template that I've always liked. So what they do, Luke, is they take our trailers and they run the script through Google Translate 50 times.
What?
So it makes it almost incomprehensible. So there's one For Honor's Gameplay Raider trailer, but it's Google translated 50 times.
But translated to what language?
Back to English, but they just keep doing it. So
it's a trailer, so yeah, that will be interesting to look at.
Yeah.
I hope we have sound in here.
Heresies sometimes come from the light of God. I call them runners. This name can destroy the military. Fear is only corn. Boo. Cause Denmark is the most powerful country among our old men. They use them without mercy. Moo. Moo. The Viking River does not disappear. Why do you have a dog? Or, I'm scared.
I thought you would like that.
Yeah, I love
Especially because we worked so much on those trailers.
Exactly,
right?
I know how much time we spent on that. That's great.
So this guy, it's Dennis Zim. He did another one, and this one's for the Warden. And this time he says he translated 75 instead of 50.
And the Warden's the first we did.
Yeah. Let's check it out.
Yeah.
Police. Suitable to order. Disasters will come. The button is stupid. Permission to ejaculate. Their original date is expired. But they slap for bread. Work with permission. When you wear a child as a child. Noise. You can think of a computer.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah, I hope he does all of them because I will play everyone on the show.
Man, please, Denison, do the CGI trailer from 2016.
Oh man, yeah.
With the long story of Apollyon.
Oh man, yeah, it's like 8 minutes long.
No, it's 4 minutes. 8
okay.
minutes. Come on, it's 4 minutes long. But it's
so good,
man. Sorry, you. And I'm curious to know, like, if you're watching or post it somewhere so I can see. I can say English to French to Spanish
what's
to
the
German.
path?
What's the path to get back to this? I'm really curious, so that's why we'll never do that. Or maybe I will, and we will do a reverse engineering of that to get to the real script.
I don't know if you'd ever make it back there. I don't think you would.
That's a challenge. You take it, you go from, let's say, English, French, German, Spanish, Russian, and then you go back to see if you come back to the original thing.
We could see. Okay, this is our last clip. This is from AA to San Juan. I didn't even know that could happen.
That's like in a movie, like both guys die at the same time.
Amazing timing.
Yeah.
Well, that is it for the show. We've already done the raffle, I believe. So Thank you, everybody, for watching. This has been a fun show. The maintenance is over. You can go play the new arena mode and so much more. Tell us how you feel about the 33 millisecond input lag compensation. If you don't know what that means, go read the blog post and then tell us what you feel about it. We'll be back, as always, next week on Thursday at noon. Thanks, everybody.
Bye-bye.